Have you ever been in a place of darkness? Have you ever been so perplexed and so boggled down about life and situations and dangers seen and unforeseen that somehow or another you couldn't seem to see your way through? You might even went and reached to turn on the actual light in your home, in your office, at your work, but realized that it was something more than that, that it was internal. And sometimes our internal light dims. Sometimes situations have us so confused, and just going through turmoil can sometimes dim your light. But I wanted to encourage you and remind you today that Jesus is the light of the world. And when we took that oath, when we changed our life over, when we became one with Christ, that same light that resonates from him is within us. And sometimes we have to kind of flip the switch on life, that despite the circumstance and despite what it may look like, despite in these trying times that we're in right now, we must realize that the light comes from us, that we are the living, breathing light of the world, that part of who he is who we are, that it's ingrained in us. And so I wanted to encourage my sisters and brothers in Christ who might be struggling, might be going through sickness, might be going through something that they can't quite put their finger on. I wanted you to know that the light that's within you shines brightly, even when it seems like the world is trying to trample it underneath its feet. Remember to whom you belong, and remember what light it is that you carry. Sometimes we need to turn the switch on. Sometimes we need to ignite that switch from one to another. So I encourage you today that no matter what your week has looked like, no matter what your day has started like, realize that that light can change all situations. It gives you sight into the future, but most importantly, the light allows you to come up out of darkness. So I encourage you today to come up out of your darkness and realize that you are that light.